All right, there we go. I did hit the record button this time. Welcome back. It's Monday. Caught up with you last week about the updates, what happened and why I went MIA. Today I want to discuss something short, sweet, and to the point, though. This is going to go out to a lot of designers and artists out there, as I've been doing this for a little bit over 4 years. Um, I have seen dozens and dozens of artists and designers fall off the face of the planet. Amazing designers, amazing artists that do amazing work, and it all comes down to they weren't seeing the success or um, the support that they thought they were going to get for doing what they love to do. That's one. Or they were doing things they weren't quite happy with and they never found their audience. And what that means is this: if you're a designer and artist, and if you spend all of your time catering to a specific, fan base or art style or art type that you're no longer interested in, you could be shutting yourself off from that audience. But ultimately, you're gonna find yourself very unhappy and burned out doing things you're not really interested in doing. Secondly, people that do commission art and designers um, do amazing designs. They should be top notch. They should be up there with the other top designers in the field. And 6 months to a year and a half in, they stop designing. Um, and this can go for the artists as well. The problem with that is they were not charging enough for what they do. And the reason they weren't charging enough for what they do is that they thought they charged more, they wouldn't have any clients. It feels like a vicious cycle, right? If you charge too much, you won't have any clients. If you charge too little, you won't make any money to live off of. You and others, like yourself, haven't really understood their worth yet. And they think that if I'm doing, a stream branding for $50, if I charge somebody, $400, that I'll never get out of this. I'll never get another client ever again. And the problem with that is you're searching for the wrong kind of client and you're burning yourself out. You're burning yourself out doing, 20 hours of work for $50, which it should never be the case. Um, I am not exaggerating when I say, 10 to 20 hours of work for $50. Um, I've seen young designers that are in high school, but oh yeah, I make $50 and $100. Um, Not knowing that the designer next to them is doing less that's not quite as good as they are doing, and charging $800 or $1,200. Um, Charging what you're worth and making what you do worth your time is something that is going to help keep the longevity up to your career. Uh, if you want to survive in the design and doing art as a living, as a commission, or you're going to have to show people, number one, what your value is worth. And your value is in how well you can attract attention to somebody's brand or the personality. Uh, and this should be, if you do it a few times, you have a good track record. Well, why should I pay these prices? Well, I did stuff for this person, that person, this person. They have the channel here, and now their channel's here. Look at the growth. Or I'll solve this design problem for them. Or, you know, this is where just gaining a little bit of, like, being a little bit of knowledgeable in what you do is super important. And for artists out there that are doing commission work, like, you know, caricatures, cheapies, emotes, etc., if you're spending 2 hours on an emote, and you're charging $15 or $10, you might as well just, you know, work minimum wage, because you're going to end up hating doing the art. If you're doing character design for $30 for a fully cel shaded piece, you're going to end up burning yourself at both ends trying to, you know, even go out and get a sandwich. It's going to be very, very hard to stay sustainable. So, if you wanna be happy, if you want to keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you love to do, you have to find a amount of money you can make, that you need to make, and can I translate those skills with clients into actual income? Now, I'm not going to discuss when to start doing that, when to leave your full-time job and make this your full-time job, but one should recognize, when they're looking at industry standards, what they're worth. And if industry standards are here and you're coming in down here, try to find yourself to pull your way up to here and then go above that. That's the goal for any designer, any artist out there. If you want to reach the peak, if you want to not just survive, if you want to thrive as an artist or as a designer, you got to find a way to take a step above everyone else. If someone's doing this, find a way to do it better. If they're all doing this, that, and the other, you know, find a way to do all those things better. But that's going to take you doing research, practice, and study. And I know what you're saying. I don't have time to do that. Trust me. There are more hours in the day than you realize. I started this business working five days a week, 7 to 8 hours a day, but there was an hour drive both ways. I would come home at midnight and work until 4 or 5 a.m. and then get up before and to do a little bit before I head out to work. And while I'm up there, you know, mopping the bar and cleaning up everything, I had a podcast playing on how to, you know, flip my business and flip my income. So yeah, I was triple dipping. So if you have any questions, comments, drop them down in the comments below. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys every week. I just don't want to see you guys burn out. I don't want to see you guys. I don't want to see your career get stomped out because you weren't getting what you deserved. And everyone should get what they deserve. Yeah. Well, that wraps it up for this week. Only sponsors, King's Coast Coffee, kingscoastcoffee.com. Use code word CONQUER. You know, get 10% off. I do. That's what I drink every day to make everything work and happen. I think that's about it. Catch you guys tonight, as I am on every night, over on twitch.tv/YoungKhan. And I will be working on end cards and intros sometime soon, as I'm regaining my faculties after this sinus infection. So you guys have a good one. Be safe, and see you soon.